Welcome to the Shine Your Light Network with host and founder, Robin Nicole. I believe that each person holds a set of gifts inside of them that are unique and special. I also believe that it is every person's job, so to speak, to shine their gifts out to the world in whatever way, shape, and form that feels right to them. When we go out into the world and shine our light, the whole world shines along with you. Here on the Shine Your Light Network, you will find inspiring and uplifting conversations along with special video blogs from my heart to yours. Please take whatever resonates and let the rest fall away. Hi guys, welcome to this special vlog that I have put together. It is very long. I just wanted to let you know that right from the beginning. I recorded it it took me about 3 days, 3 parts to do this. The first part of it is more of a talk where I talk about the Lionsgate Portal, talk about the beings that we connect to with the Lionsgate Portal and all the purpose of it and everything. And then after that I go into a meditation and a channeling where I connect, we connect to the Sirius star and to all of the different places that are on Sirius A, B, and C. So I just wanted you to know that this is long, and I really apologize for it being as long as it is. So you might want to watch it in sections. You might not want to watch it all at once, and the meditation you might want to do separately on top of the informational part. So I just wanted to let you know that before you started going and got into this. I apologize for it being so long, but I think it's important. Everything that happens in this vlog is very important, and it's my gift to you for Lionsgate. So enjoy! Hello, my beautiful, beautiful beings of light, all you people out there. I'm going to be recording this over a couple of days, and but today is July 28th, 2021, and I really wanted to just start. I have notes here and I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about what I'm coming in to talk about today, because it's all about the Lionsgate Portal. And the reason why I'm starting to record this today is because the Lionsgate Portal opens today, and so it opens on July 28th and it closes on August 12th. And the peak of the Lionsgate is on 8/8. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about it, because I was walking on my way from swimming there the other day, and I was thinking, you need to do a little bit of a vlog around the Lionsgate Portal. And I really wanted to make this vlog a little bit different than some of the others. I want it to be a little bit more informative about what exactly is the Lionsgate Portal and what is everybody talking about with that, because I only started following portal type things back when I started going to the the 1111 portal that was in 2017. I had never heard of these portal things. I didn't know they were a thing. I didn't even know that it existed. So I'm here to all of you, especially the people that really don't know what is these gateway things and what is these portals and what is this all about. And so first of all, I want to explain that any one of these portals, from my experience and from what I know, is they are open all the time. It's not like they're only open during such and such a day to such and such a day. But the alignment from the planet that aligns them to the portal for the specialized time, they seem to have a window where you're able to connect closer to the portal, to the energy. And they seem to be really good times to manifest stuff. to really like look at your, like what it is you want and kind of manifest. And so the Lionsgate portal is all around, it has something to do with the conjunction of, I'm just going to read this out here. With the conjunction of the great central sun, the Leo sun, and something about it lines up with Sirius, and something about the pyramids of Giza. Okay, so this is kind of like what I've been learning. It's aligned with the sun in Leo, which is closer to the Orion's belt, Sirius, and the Egyptian pyramids of Giza. And the name Lionsgate is really because of the fact that it comes on the back of Leo, okay? And Leo the lion. So I think that's why they call it the Lionsgate. And it's opening for accelerated transformation in different things. And particularly the Lionsgate portal has a lot to do with... it helps to illuminate limited beliefs about money and to open your hearts to your deepest passions. So it really is there to help people, especially people that are doing a job just to do a job, and they're not doing it like because they're passionate about it. It will illuminate things and make you realize that it's time to like end that job that you're doing and start doing something that's more aligned with your passion. And the energy from the Lionsgate helps people realize this and do this. That's what I'm getting, and that's what I'm believing about. And I'm just like looking at my notes a lot because I'm not really one of those people that knows a lot about astrology and why planets do this and that and lines and conjunctions. So I had to do a little bit of research so that I could like tell you a little bit about all this stuff. And let's see, what else does it do? It can bring up fear of leaving a comfortable job. Okay, so we have like there's a lot of people that get comfortable in a comfortable job, and they have fear that they can't leave that job and do what it is that they actually really love to do because of all tons of different reasons. Maybe they can't afford it. They think that they can't have the lifestyle that they have now if they change things. And so all of these types of things might come up, and maybe during this time, there might be a lot of people that decide to like leave their job and start something new. Or it might be a catalyst to help you make decisions to actually do that. And it also illuminates, it helps to accelerate transformation and abundance of love. And they're saying, be gentle with yourself as you anchor in the codes of manifestation to your highest, best potential. And so that's really what the Lionsgate portal is. It's it's kind of like a really it's like an astrological thing where the planet Sirius, which there's more planets. There's more than one Sirius. There's Sirius A, B, and C. And that's what I'm learning. And so there's different things going on with the different planets. So I thought, let's talk about Sirius. And let's talk about, because I really want to like talk about the beings and stuff. So I was like looking up like what are Sirian beings? What are they like? And where do what's their environment like and all that kind of stuff. And so I came upon some channeled information by, I don't even know who the lady is. It was the only information. There wasn't really a lot of information on this, but I came upon some channeled information. I'm trying to see if I have it. in here. Okay, so I've kind of put the information into my Word document so that I can go through and I can talk about the different Siriuses. Okay, so Sirius A. Let's start with Sirius A. Let me get down to Sirius A. And I'm just going to go through and I'm going to tell you what this lady, whoever it is, that has given this information. So she says Sirius A is the biggest planet covered in about 70% of water. It's inhabited by the fifth dimensional Sirians in a physical form. They have they have a humanoid look, but taller, with tan skin, large, and they're very brainy folk. They're large, bald, and elongated on the back heads to house their causal chakra. Their heads look like pharaoh's heads on the ancient Egypt pictures. Okay? And then she says, people have been used to have 12 chakras during the Atlantean time. After the fall of Atlantis, the 5 chakras have been taken away from us, including the causal chakra, and many strands of DNA became inactive. These days, the additional 5 chakras became available to us again as we ascend into the 5th dimension. And then it talks a little bit more about Sirians. It says Sirians have small chins, high cheekbones, and they are blessed with the big and beautiful eyes, the mirror of their soul. And then she says, because she was channeling them and she could see them, she says, I couldn't see the whites of the eyes. Irises fill the whole area of their eyes, which are the color of warm honey with golden specks. Their eyes exude peace, love, wisdom, and serenity. They draw you into some completely different world. And then it says, and then she says, she mentioned earlier in this part that I was reading, that every Sirian is a portal. You can't understand why you are drawn so much to this being. You go through it, enter a different dimension, and then come back to yourself overwhelmed and blessed. Sirians' physical bodies are not as dense as our bodies are, but still perfectly seen by the human eyes. And then she says, I apologize for being cheeky and got permission to touch a Sirian being's arm. It felt very soft, not firm, but rather fluffy, and my fingers sank in. When I let go, the flesh bounced back and the arm regained its shape. So she obviously had a time where she was actually there with them and able to touch them. I think it might have been in an astral travel situation. I don't know. Sirian skin is amazingly sensitive, much more sensitive than ours. They are extremely tactile and enjoy a feeling of touch. They breathe like us, but they haven't got a digestive system. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to move back up because Their bodies are special and get prana, life force, absorbing energy from their 2 suns. They don't cover their bodies for this reason. So they probably don't wear clothes, I guess. As you can imagine, they've got a lot of sunshine up there, but they do need water to sustain their bodies. Their lives revolve a lot around the water. All their skin, every inch of it, is designed as a giant sponge, having an ability to absorb water. When they feel thirsty, all they have to do is to sink a part of their body, enough only their arms till their elbows, into the water if they are busy, but they never seemed too busy to me. Or go for a leisurely dip or a swim in a pool or in the sea. They are blessed with plenty of water and their beautiful blue planet. The Sirians A move differently from us. They start walking and then they leap. It seems like they fly like a bird, covering quite a distance before landing and taking another leap. They don't really fly, they levitate. They mastered to such extent mind and body control that they can defy gravity. And she says, I could feel their joy and sense of freedom as they moved. Another thing I noticed, they've got a lot of birds up there, but much brighter in color than on Earth, bright pink, orange, and blue. It looks simply breathtaking. The lash blue plants that with exotic looking pink, red, and orange birds dotted on the branches. All birds' souls originate from Sirius, by the way, she says. Sirians have got the veil of amnesia placed over their memory at the moment of birth, so they remember their previous lives and treat them as a source of experience and wisdom in the current life. They live until about 300 years, but they don't perceive time as linear as we do. Their entire being is sort of spread in past, present, and future simultaneously. Yes, they know their future. They know if they are who and what they are, what they think, feel, and do. It will result in an absolutely certain scenario of their future. As you can guess, they live in a spiritual kind of bliss. Sirians love and respect themselves, each other, their planet, and the universe. And I think that's pretty much... They do have language, but they mostly communicate telepathically. And that's about it. She starts talking about their family life, and that they do have male and female, but they don't have babies the way we do. I don't know. I don't understand. So, and then it kind of goes on. And she's just talking about that. So that's the beings that live on Sirius A. They're more like human-looking type beings. They are living in a fifth dimensional kind of frequency. So let's go back. Let's go up to Sirius B. And so Sirius B is a wonderful blue planet, completely covered by water, and a home for seventh dimensional etheric and fifth dimensional physical beings. The MerPeople, also dolphins, whales, fish, and other rich marine life. Starseeds can often recognize that they have experienced all ways of life on Sirius home planets prior to the Earth carnations. And then she goes in. So basically, the Sirius B is more of like the MerPeople, the whales. That's what I'm getting. The dolphins and all the fishy people, all the watery kind of stuff, which kind of makes sense to me because today when I was swimming, I seemed to be kind of making all kinds of noises underneath the water, like I was communicating like a dolphin or a whale. That was quite interesting. And since we're in the portal, I think I'm connecting with them. And so that's interesting. And then she talks about Sirius C. And okay, so they also call it Lakumay, Lakumay, and it's an ascended ninth dimensional part of Sirius. And it says Sirius C doesn't exist on a physical plane. It's a rather different type of dimension. So we can't pinpoint its precise place in the Sirius system. All Sirian souls come initially from Sirius C, stepping their vibration down to experience life, physical or etheric, on Sirius B first, then Sirius A. The interesting facts about Sirius C. The magical kingdom of unicorns is found exactly on Sirius C, but they assist Earth a lot lately, helping the pure and kind hearts on their path to ascension. The horses' souls are special and come originally from Sirius C. They make the full cycle, incarnating time and time again, learning and ascending until they come back to Sirius C. And horses' souls undergo transformation, turning into unicorns, snow white horses with a silver horn first, and later as they continue to ascend with the golden one. And then it talks more about this. It says, ascended masters, Mother Mary and Jesus Christ, both originate from Sirius. And they've been used to living on Sirius B in etheric form. And the golden ray of Christ is held permanently on Sirius C. So every being originated from Sirius is blessed with a gift of unconditional love and wisdom associated with Jesus Christ or Sananda, his name on the inner planes. The golden ray of Christ is imprinted into the energy fields, affecting everyone they get in touch with. So I found that quite interesting. Dog souls come from Sirius as well, teaching us the art of unconditional love and protection. Bird souls are from Sirius. They don't incarnate on Earth to learn anything, but to teach us how to live with joy, freedom, and trust in God. The birds work closely with angels, leaving feathers at angels' requests as a physical sign of an angelic presence. After many cycles of incarnation, the birds come back to Sirius C to live together with the unicorns in their paradise. Dolphins originate from Sirius and first incarnate in a physical form on Sirius B. They keep connection with the golden ray of Christ and pass it through their energy fields into the water, cleaning and enlightening our oceans. She says, I'm not sure about whales, but they came from another universe and they have fallen in love with Sirius B, and it's a wonderful, enlightened oceans. It says Sirius C is a two-way portal to access different dimensions and consciousness, and also from the higher spiritual beings to enter our universe and step their dimension down. Sirius C deserves a separate article, but this article is dedicated to Sirius B and starseeds who call it their home. So this whole article was about starseeds. There wasn't really a lot of information about the beings that live there other than this article. So we're only going by one person's account of all of this. So, you can take it or leave it, whatever information that you have from it. But then I have another source from the Beyond Doorways, and they talk a lot about Sirius. And I'm just trying to go in on that part. So I had to put my glasses on because when I'm reading, I just need my glasses. So this is in the Beyond Doorways, and it talks about Sirius and Orion. And it talks about the higher frequency dimensions. And I just wanted to read this little bit apart because it's like more information about Sirius and a little bit more to understand, and it's another person's interpretation, okay? At the same time the Pleiadian stellar gateway was opening, so too was that of Sirius. The star Sirius is a member of the constellation of Canis Major, which is closely connected to the constellation of Orion, the brightest stars of which is Regal and Betelgeuse. I can't say that word. By extending an imaginary grid line eastward from Orion's belt, you come to Sirius, the brightest star in the sky. The dimensions of Sirius and Orion are very closely linked. The more light we hold in our body and consciousness, and the more high-frequency codes we sustain, the more we are able to interdimensionally interact with the light beings, frequencies, realities and worlds of Orion and Sirius. This is why the light body chambers of the pyramids of Giza work with these constellations. At this point in time, Orion sustains more physical worlds, while Sirius sustains more non-physical worlds. The dimension of Orion is more ethereal in nature. Just gotta turn this bright light off. It's in my eyes. How do I do this? I'm gonna get off. What is something that's dark? That's better. My computer, and it's like shining off my glasses. At this point in time, Orion sustains more physical worlds, while Sirius sustains more non-physical worlds. The dimension of Orion is more ethereal in nature and holds higher levels of consciousness than that sustained by Earth. These worlds are more galactic in nature, and the dimension of Sirius is more electromagnetic in nature and also holds higher levels of consciousness than that of the Earth. Its worlds are more angelic, galactic in nature. Light body and the consciousness. As opposed to the Palladian dimension, which sustains and evolves the physical body, the Sirian dimension resonates the higher frequencies of light that sustain the evolving light body. Sirius also sustains the external life force and consciousness of the soul as it experiences cycles of life, death, rebirth, and the intermittent realities between incarnations. It also orchestrates the technology necessary for light body integration. The dimension purifies consciousness and awakens the powers of Christ's consciousness. Orion crystallizes the etheric physical body and light body. It evolves the electromagnetic light body into solid form so the body can ascend into higher frequencies of matter and sustain itself within higher dimensions and more ethereal worlds. While, like Sirius, it filters light technology into our dimensions, Orion filters light into our world, though the technology of the grid so light can infuse with matter. And then it just talks about world within worlds, and it says the parallel worlds and realities of Orion and Sirius exist at a 5th to 7th dimensional level. They template the existence we are evolving into. Orion's many worlds are often referred to as the Galactic Federation. They interlock with each other by utilizing light technology. The beings of Orion are aware of us and know that we are now creating the changes necessary to awaken and evolve. Now that Earth has entered the 5th dimension, it is viewed as an emerging outer planetary world that will eventually become a part of this cohesive galactic reality. We are in the process of ascending into a higher world and reality within the dimension of Orion, though we will not reach this point in our evolutionary journey for many eons. This ascendancy will allow the beings of Earth's elemental kingdom to interact with the elements of these worlds, allowing their internal technology to also evolve. This cannot occur, however, without the support of Sirius, as this dimension resonates the codes that enable ascension into parallel worlds. And then it just keeps going on to a lot more stuff. And to tell you the truth, I am starting to kind of lose my attention span on it. And if I'm losing it, then you're probably losing it as well. So that was just a lot of information about Sirius and the planets. And for some reason, I was also being told that this Lionsgate in particular, their Sirians from Vega are also stepping in, and they have some connecting to do and some information. So tomorrow when I do this, I'm gonna try to channel the beings from Sirius, maybe possibly the Sirians that want to come through, and see if they have some information that they want. But today I'm starting to get tired, and so I thought I would do this part of it, the informative part, and then tomorrow we'll go into having a little bit of fun, and we'll see if we can connect to the Lionsgate Portal, to the Sirians, and see what comes through. Okay, so I'm back. It's been 2 days since I did the first part of this video. So today is July 30th, and I just woke up, and I feel like today is a good day to kind of channel the Sirian beings and to get really close to the portal. But what they want me to do is in order to channel, they want me to take you in through like a little journey meditation before we get started, so that we can connect, and possibly when I'm connecting, that you can connect too, so you can actually see them as well along with me. So this is going to be something different, because usually I write everything down before I do a meditation, and today I'm going to just go with it and see how we can connect. I've got a few cards that I drew to go along with it. So we've got the Tree of Life. These are from the Starchild deck again. This is the Tree of Life. Circle of Life, clear energies, and channel. And so they want us to go through the Tree of Life, and we're going to clear some energies before we get started. And then it looks like we're going to beam up to the ships of light. And I'm being told, because I was wondering about this, because I'm like, what ships are we going to? And we're going to be going to the Galactic Federation of Light, to the ships that are waiting. And we will be going to the Sirian section of the ships today, to the Sirian representatives of the Galactic Federation of Light. They're comprised of a lot of different beings from a lot of different places, and today we're going to be beaming up to the star family of the Sirians, because we're in the Lionsgate Portal. And then the Divine Feminine will be coming in, and the Divine Feminine has a message for us. And then the expression card came up, and this one's about authentic expression. Words and power. Words are powerful. Speak your truth. This kind of thing is going to be coming on. Then we have the Joy of Life. Trust, open your hands, share, and let go. And then we have Purity, which these are the beings from Sirius C. So from what I'm seeing here, we are going to be going first to Sirius A, the beings in Sirius A. And then we might be connecting to the beings on Sirius B. They have a message. And then the Sirius C has a message as well. So we will see exactly once we start going in. So for some reason, they want us to clear the connection. And so I've brought in my handy dandy wind chimes. They're connected to the earth. They're earth tones. And so we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to start clearing. They're asking us to clear away any density, anything that might be bothering us, anything that we might be going through at this time. And they're asking us, before we go up to the gateway, the Lion's Gateway, they would like us to clear any density that might be in our systems. Ayanatuya, o lakanatu. Pulling it out, pulling it out, pulling it out. Pulling out everything that no longer serves you, that isn't for your highest best. They're saying that the energies are very high lately, and you might have found yourself in the middle of power struggles, or at times where you might have found yourself going a little bit over the top, blowing off steam. And they're saying it's okay to do that, but you need to bring yourself back to center. The purpose of what we're here to do. We all have a mission. There's a beautiful tree in front of us. This is a magnificent tree. And the leaves on the tree are glowing full of light. They are not green like you would normally see. They're literally lit up like a Christmas tree. So this tree of life is very expansive, and this is our connection. Allow yourself to step into the tree. And today we're going to go to the upper world, the upper worlds. There are many doors inside this tree. You find yourself in a hallway. Allow yourself to keep walking past the doors until you find the door that takes us to the Sirian portal. You'll know when you get to the door because the door is all lit up today because we're in the middle of the Lion's Gate. This is a time when we can connect very closely and very easily with the Sirians. And as we step through the door, it looks like the galaxy is opened up, and we're seeing the galaxy and all the planets. But there's this one bright star that's very, very bright. And as we look at the very bright star, a light ship appears in front of us. It's beaming down the most beautiful, magnificent ray of light. We're being asked to beam up our vibration so that we can connect to our star family. As you beam up your vibration, you'll find yourself inside the light ship. There's a lot going on inside of this ship, but this is not a big major hub of a ship. I'm being told that this ship is a mini ship, because today we're connecting to the Sirian beings. And so this is their little mini ship that connects to the larger ship of the Galactic Federation of Light. And they want to take us for a ride directly to their planet. The ship starts to take momentum. It starts swirling, and just you can feel it is like the compulsion or the propulsion of the movement that you're being projected very, very fast into another place. We're now landing on Sirius A. It's so beautiful. It's very different from our Earth. It's more blue. And the birds that are flying around are so exotic and so beautiful. There's birds flying, and they're like really pretty, like what we have for our parrots and the different kind of birds that we find with the vibrant colors. These are just so beautiful. So many colors coming off from these birds. We're taken to a place where they live, where the Sirians live. And as we leave the ship, we find ourselves right in the middle of the planet where the people are living. They look very humanoid. But their skin color is a little bit of a different hue. It's almost sparkly and shimmery. There is so much water here. But there are different places where there is land. There are masculine and feminine people here, beings here, Sirians. But their way of life, their way of life is more of a divine feminine in nature. And their tribe or their tribe leader is coming up to us. And she wants to give us a little bit of information. First of all, she's opening her arms and bringing you in. There's so much unconditional love being offered to you at this time. They're showing us the way they work on their planet. So very different. And what they do is each person, each being gets to go within their heart and decide whatever it is that makes their heart sing. And then they do this, whatever it is that makes their heart sing. And that's their vocation. That is what they do. They share with each other their strengths. They're very busy, they're very hardworking, but what I'm seeing with this very busy and very hardworking is they're very happy, and they don't seem to be upset about working. It's like they really enjoy it. It's almost like it's play. And they're saying, you can do this in your world. We urge you to do this. This is one of the gifts of the Lionsgate Portal. As we send and we beam down information for you so that you can know that it's okay to do whatever it is that makes your heart sing. You're not meant to wake up every day and go do the most mundane job just to pay your bills. They're urging and asking us, please, dear ones, if you want to live in a more high vibrational way, consider changing the way that you work on your planet. They're laughing because they're saying, I know what you're saying, dear human beings. You can't live on fresh air. And how are you going to be able to go around doing what your heart tells you to do and what makes your heart sing when you have bills to pay? Dear ones, you need to change this on your planet. We're not saying go and drop the job that you have that makes you feel sad and lonely and in despair. But if you are feeling like all upset and all depressed and all anxious the night before it's time to go to your job, you're not doing the job that makes your heart sing. And this is not healthy for you. After a while, this is going to bring and form disease inside of your body. Disease and resentment and dysfunction. Do what makes your heart sing, dear ones. Please stop worrying about the bills and what I know you have to live. They're telling me, they keep telling me my human is coming in. And my human is saying, but these people, they have to live. And why are you telling me to say this to these people? Because my human, my Robin is saying, you're saying to just quit your job. And that's not what they're saying. They're saying start small. Don't just go in and quit your job right today because you're not doing what makes your heart sing. They're saying start small. And maybe for a few hours every day, connect to what makes your heart sing and start doing it little by little. Start sharing this out to the world little by little. And don't worry about income and money that comes from it. Just start doing whatever it is that makes your heart sing. And after a while, you may have to change your expectations about life and what you need. I know that you will always be taken care of when you follow your heart. You may not get what you think you want, but you will always be given what you need to survive and live. This may mean that you have to change your expectations. You might have to change the way you live. This keeping up with the Joneses, what you do over in your world, having to have the latest, best type of car, the biggest house, all the modern conveniences, all the things that you think you need. You don't need those things. They're only bringing you despair because you're going to work to a place that you really cannot stand being in. It's lowering your vibration just to have material things. Dear ones, these things are not important. You'd be very surprised at what you actually really need. So yes, dear ones, you may now have to think of a new way of living. You may have to downsize. You may have to sell your house and go and move to a smaller place. You may have to change your car, or maybe get rid of your car. You may have to change the way you do things. But don't let this fear of trying to keep up with everyone and everything and trying to have the best of this and trying to have the best of that stop you, because it's only making you sick inside. So we're giving you the energy, we're sending you during this Lionsgate Portal, we're sending you the energy to allow yourself to think differently about your life and what you need, to maybe give you to bring in a catalyst to help make you stop thinking that you need all of these things to survive. Really and truly, dear ones, really, what do you need to survive? Think about it. You need to eat. You need to have water, clean water. You need to be able to have a place to sleep and a place to be. Yes, dear ones, it would be nice if you, on your planet, decided that all people shall have the basic necessities in life: food, water, and a place to live. If some of you would stop hoarding and keeping it all for yourself, there would be so much for the whole world. Everyone should be able to have all these things. You're coming into a time where you're going to be going into unity consciousness. Some of you are going that direction now, and some of you are still lagging behind. But as you change, and as you go into your heart, and as you start making decisions to change your vocation and to start doing whatever it is that makes your heart sing, you will change this on your planet. Your schools will change. Everything will change. Life will be different. Just put one foot in front of the other, and let's take baby steps. But we're asking you, dear ones, to please look inside. Anybody that's here with us right now, look inside. Look inside your heart. Wouldn't it be wonderful to be able to fully and completely express yourself in exactly the way that you show up? Authentic expression. Remember, words are powerful. You must always speak your truth. This doesn't mean that you have to be mean about things when you bringing the ego in and making it so that when you're speaking your truth, you're making somebody else wrong. We're asking you to just speak your truth. And we're moving over, and I'm seeing we're on Sirius B now. And it's a very aquatic place, and the dolphins are here, and the whales, and the MerPeople. And they want to bring through an activation to help you move more into your heart and to begin expressing yourself in a more authentic way. Don't be afraid, dear ones, to express yourselves, even if it sounds strange like that. This is the dolphin speaking. I'm seeing us swirling in the water. There's like a big, huge swirl going on, and we're being swirled down into the water. And we're swirling down, down, down. The dolphins are spinning around us. They're swirling in a circle, and they're making the water go into a silicone, a silicone, like a cone. And we're being asked to dive down in with the dolphins, right down through the middle of the cone. Go right down. It's going to take us to the MerPeople and their kingdom. There's what looks to me like a Poseidon type character. He's male. And he's kind of there at the doorway to their kingdom. This kingdom is full of coral reefs. It's so beautiful. And there's lots of little caves. And so we're being brought into their city. They're telling me it is a city of light. And the MerPeople want to play with us a little bit today. So as we swim in and out and go around and we find our spot, this is so beautiful. Ayana tiaka, oya no tianaka, oya haya nuka lita, odaka. Welcome to our world. We live under the sea. Our planet is all water. Ayana koya yan chayan huyoyoyon chayala, oya kaya lu onaya tu. We live under the water and we can breathe under the water. Aya kaya luna chaya ula kanata
Uyakayolo, Uyakoyati. We live a very peaceful life. Ayakoyo, Hayakoyo, Yanati, Yanayo, Yanatoya, Koya, Yayatoya, Ilatoya, Nati, Hoya, Ya, Ya, we want to bring you some joy. We want to bring you some peace. You know, life isn't all meant to be sad, and you're meant to have fun. You're meant to have joy. Open your hearts, dear one, and let go. Let go of all that density, all that pain that you in your earth, the way that you're living, and feel us. And maybe when you are at your house, when you are in your world, go to your water and swim with us. We're always there. Just connect with us. Ayanatolationo, Yanationeayalu, Onotu Ayana Yampakonatianu, Olatiana you ono ya laino yona. And we can help bring peace into your life and help bring joy and happiness. Respect each other. Now they're bringing us through, and they're putting a crown on top of our heads. And then they're giving us a strand of pearls. And they're putting the strand of pearls around our neck. And as they do, they come up. There's a few of them there. They come up and they each come right up to our third eye, and they kiss our forehead. You are so loved, dear ones. And some of you know that we are all just aspects of you. Whenever you feel burdened, whenever you feel sad, whenever you feel like you don't want to go on, come visit us. Come to the water. Come to the water, dear ones. Take this gift of pearls back to your world. The landscape is changing. We're in a very magical place at the moment. There are mountains off into the distance, and everything seems pinky and pastel and shimmery and shiny. And in between two of the mountains, there's a little bit of a valley. And a herd of unicorns are galloping towards us. This is a very etheric world. It's not dense at all whatsoever. The vibration is so high. The unicorns come around us and they make a circle. And all of a sudden they bow their heads in unison and they greet us. Welcome, dear ones. Welcome to our world. They're telling us that we work with them all the time. They're asking us to open our spiritual eyes and look into their eye. Look into the unicorn's eyes. What do you see? I see pure magic. There's no barrier here. No one telling you that you have to do a certain thing to survive. The unicorns are telling us, dear ones, you are pure, just like us. Open your eyes, open your spiritual eyes, dear ones, and see this. Bring in the magic. Ooh, yes, bring in the magic. Would you like to fly? Hear that? They're telling us, listen to that. That's pure joy. Pure joy, pure magic. Go within, dear ones, to your heart and find what makes your heart sing. The energy is here. It's not just going to be here during the time of this portal, between the dates that you have where you think that it's closest. It's just amplified right now. Connect to us, dear ones. Come visit us anytime you need to be here. Ayanata's here. Ayanata's here. Ayanati, 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 Ayanato. Leti, Ayanati, Ayanato, Yakayati, Oyati, Alanatu, Ayanti. is a galactic elfin fairy, and she also lives here in the unicorn world on Sirius C. And she wants us to know that we need to lighten our hearts and play. And anytime you would like to connect with Ayanata, she wants you to know that every time you connect with Ayanata, it's meant to be a time of joy, a time of play. She's here to play with us, and she's telling me that she's not just the only one. There are many galactic fairies and galactic elementals. Come and play. Come and play. Oh no. The invitation is always there. She's telling me when you come to play, you must come with your pure heart. Do not come and play if you do not want to be in your pure heart. Only those that are in the purest of heart will be able to connect to the galactic fairies. When you're full and your heart is open and you are pure, you are always welcome. It's time to leave this world. It's time to come back into your world. I'm going to take a moment and thank all of the Sirian beings that visited us today. Thank you so much for giving us a tour of your planets, the 3, Sirius A, B, and C, and giving us such loving and beautiful information and communication. And we thank you for the beautiful gift of pearls. Oh, Ayanata wants to give us a gift. Before we leave, she says, don't leave until I give you a special, special gift. She's holding up a little, looks like a little glass of elixir. It's pink. Take this, she says, this magical potion that she has created. And when you drink this, go ahead and drink if you feel you wish you want to drink. And it will fill you up with joy, peace, and happiness. That is her gift to us. And she wants us to know that she rides on the horn of the unicorns. That's when she goes and she's always on the unicorns. So when you're on your unicorn the next time, look for Ayanata or one of the Galactic Faeries to play with you. Look up on the horn. Thank you, Ayanata. Thank you to the unicorns. Thank you to the dolphins, the whales, and the MerPeople. Thank you to the birds, and thank you to the Galactic Federation of Light, and thank you to the Sirian beings who brought us onto their world. Now we close all of the doors, and we only take back with us the gifts that were given and the love in our hearts. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. That was different. That was very different. That was very amazing. I didn't expect it to go on this long. This has been a very long transmission, but very nice. So I hope that you all enjoyed this. I hope you all enjoyed the vlog that I did for you today. I know it's very long, but I think it's going to be a special gift. This is a special gift to you, all of you out there. And so before we leave today, I just want to let you know how you can connect with me. You can connect with me through my website, www.calmartstudio.com. You can find me on the Divine Ray app, which is like one of the most amazing apps out there. It's meant to be, and it's intended to be, one of the most high vibrational apps. So if you're looking to find a place where you can feel like you belong to a community that is full of love, come over to the Divine Ray. Make yourself a profile. It's available in the Google and Apple stores, and it's free. So come on over and use it, and you can find me there. You can find me on Facebook, and you can find me on Facebook under Shine Your Light Network. And you can also find me at the New Earth AC on Facebook and on YouTube. So I have two YouTube channels. One is New Earth AC that I do with, it's a collective channel, and I work with other people, and we work to bring in the unity consciousness and help people. So go over to the New Earth AC YouTube channel, and also, of course, the Shine Your Light Network. And if you're seeing this and you're not seeing it on the YouTube channel itself, please consider coming over and subscribing to my channel and follow along with me. And as everything changes, like life changes, and every day something new comes on. And so this is my gift to you today. I just wanted to come on and add something to what I had already said there at the end. I also offer private sessions, and if you would like to avail of a private session, I'm doing a special offer in honor of the Lionsgate. And so if you book a session with me before 8/8, it doesn't have to happen on 8/8, just has to be booked by then. And if you book it through me personally, let me know, and I will give you a discount. My sessions are normally 111, like 111 euros, and for the Lionsgate, I'm going to do a special for 75 euros if you book before that. So if you want to book, just come to my website,
calmartstudio.com, or message me in private message, or just let me know somehow. All my links, all my contact links are in the description below. So just click onto one of them and you'll be able to figure out how to get to me. My email, everything is there. So I'm going to leave you with a little video just explaining about my private sessions. Sending you much, much love.
My name is Robin Nicole, otherwise known as the Shine Your Light Lady. I offer one-on-one private online sessions where I connect you with your healing chamber, channel a special message from your spiritual team, and crystal gaze for you. If you book your session through my Divine Ray store, I will be donating a portion of your session towards future Divine Ray projects. The dream is to wake up one day on a new earth. These projects will help move us into the new golden age of time and an earth more geared towards unity consciousness. Click on the link below and book your private online session today.